We're 2 weeks, this will be 2 weeks in. Started this farmhouse out here on the day after Christmas, I believe. So this knife, if you look down it, it's concave this way, right here. In that region, which is why they voted for these additional water resources, which we've been talking about here on the show. End of day 8. It's Thursday the 9th, I believe. I got the sheetrock up in here yesterday, and I did this today in this little bathroom shower. Got the ceiling taped, holes patched, underneath the sink is done, and wrap around to the shower. I still have to do the shower and around this area. Electricians will be here tomorrow, and hopefully we won't be in their way. And if we are, we'll just leave. And if you like this kind of material, like, comment, or subscribe. At the very least, give me a like or comment. In that region, which is why they voted for these additional water resources, which we've been talking about here on the show for years. Now, additional water resources to make sure that they are protected, additional water towers to run out for these hydrants where only 3 houses can be dealt with in a fire situation where you can have multiple backups that would have alleviated this problem. The New York Times yesterday published this. This was hilarious. Here's their headline. In California, controlled fires can save homes. Why aren't more happening? Oh, the New York Times is admitting that these intentional burns would reduce the risk of wildfires and should be done. Well, here we are. Got a little snow last night. The whole world shut down, but not Brad. I'm back today. The 10th of January, finally got all the sheetrock up. I got the sheetrock wrapped around the upper part of the hood. I don't really like it. I'm probably gonna just take it down and do something else with it. All right, here it is, a little bit after 3 o'clock. I got started. I taped these ceilings. This knife, if you look down it, it's concave this way, right here. So when you load the mud on it, when you're loading mud on the wall, you get that like a spoon where it's concave. And when you press that in, the sides flare out and it packs in the middle, the groove, where the most mud really is gonna go. That's where the most of the pull's at. Now, when you want to draw it off in some instances, it's all about how you want to feather it in. So you flip it around and now it's curved this way, and you can use your knife to feather and fill in a certain area, and then you come back up with both of these edges in the cupped fashion on both sides of that, and that fills in the middle and kind of spreads everything out nice and flat. Keep an eye on how your knife is, because if you're having problems and it's not kind of doing what you're wanting, you probably are holding the knife the wrong direction. And it's hard to tell with these sometimes, but a lot of times, just remember, put your finger, how you put your finger and your thumb, you're not really holding this much. It's just that, okay? You're not holding it, it's just kind of in your hand. And just loading it up right there. See, come right there. You just load that up right there, like a pea shape. I got my finger just like that. And then I roll on the more of my finger when I'm gonna squeeze that mud out. There's plenty of mud on the ceiling there. There. Get your tape cut. I used to have a little gizmo that sat on my belt and dispensed this. It would make it a lot easier. But pulling your pants down makes you tired. And before you draw on the tape, get your knife loaded up with some mud. You get it on that tape and get ready to go. Right like that. See, and all that squeezed out of that tape on that, just on the wall side. Now I'm gonna do the ceiling. I'm gonna push my thumb up right there. Get some mud on it. And that's what came out of the ceiling side. Boom, done. Except for I gotta go. Started putting this sheetrock up in here yesterday about 1:30, I think. Finished putting it up this morning. Taped it with the mesh tape. Filled the mesh tape with mud. And now I'm going around the perimeter at the top and filling in the gaps between where I had the sheetrock jammed up behind the lip there. Just look at that sun. Just look, I can't even see. It's so dang bright out here with the snow. It's rapidly melting.